Shalom, shalom. You on the home of legendary Ras Cory. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button and share this information, knowledge of Rastafari and other things going on. So, you know, I've been doing this for over 20 years, and to tell ones about Rastafari is really a calling for yourself, to yourself, or knowing yourself. Um, like I told you before, this is not just something you can go read or look at some YouTube videos or just playing reggae music and smoking weed. And you know, this is my journey through Rastafari teachings. Rastafari, like I told you before, Rastafari is a teachings of the Emperor of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie. So you have ones say Rasta, and you have ones that say Rastafari. You know what I mean? So myself, I found to be Rastafari because I go by the teachings of His Imperial Majesty. Rasta is just someone that can claim Rasta because they're growing their hair and they're wearing the green, yellow, and red and listen to reggae music and claiming to be Rasta. That's Rastas. Everybody can be a Rasta, you understand, because the hair, but they ain't having their heart and they don't go by the teachings of Emperor Haile Selassie. I have met many ones. I'm going by ancient order, you know what I mean? Ancient of days. I'm going by ancient order. I'm going by the teachings of Selassie, Haile Selassie, Emperor Haile Selassie, Rastafari. My teacher, like I told you before, he was a debtor. He was a Rastafari rabbi. Um, we studied the teachings of Haile Selassie through the Orthodox, the Kushites, or the Tawadro Church, or the Orthodox Church of Ethiopia. See what I'm saying? And Haile Selassie has his own Bible. You understand? You can find many Bibles. You can find many books about scriptures. About you can find the Holy Piby. You can go through the Holy Piby. You can go through the Torah. You can go through the King James Version book, but you need a Concordance Bible, and you can go through the Kibros Nagus Bible, or book, or the Old Testament. You know what I mean? So I have the Ethiopian Bible. I have so many other books. I studied Haile Selassie's teaching of Rastafari. So my journey today through the teaching of Rastafari is an introspective guide from the legendary Ras Cory. I've been doing this, like I told you, for so many years. I was in a small town, and I used to go out here and publicize and push this Rastafari on a lot of ones out there, just letting ones know about Rastafari, that it ain't just about Bob Marley. You understand? So greetings, beloved. Welcome to this introspective journey where I, Ras Cory, humbly share my path through the teachings of Rastafari. This guide is more than just my story. It's a reflection of the spiritual growth, lessons, and insights that come from the living in alignment with the principles of Rastafari. My hope is that I can guide you with the will, inspire you to embark on your own journey, grounded in the truth and consciousness and love. So, the awakening and discovering Rastafari. My journey began when my father come from overseas. He lived with Ethiopians, and it was a deep yearning to my understanding and my purpose and connection to the divine. The teachings of Haile Selassie, I spoke directly to my soul, and I realized that Rastafari was more than just a belief system. It was a way of life through study, meditation, spiritual practices. I came to see Jah divine through the presence of all things, guiding me towards the truth and righteousness and unity. Embracing the Ital food was one thing. When I stayed with Fire, he was a bush doctor. He fed me sour sap, so many vegan food, or what we call Ital at Rastafari. It was a path of living natural. One first lesson I embraced was the importance of living naturally in the harmony with the creation. The Ital lifestyle became a central part of my journey through clean eating, natural remedies, and a focus on holistic health. I found that living in all aligns with nature opened my spirit up deeper on different levels of awareness. I learned that the way we treat our bodies is directly connected to the spiritual clarity. As I began to purify my mind, then my body, I grew closer to the spirit of Jah, or divine wisdom, and the spiritual teachings of Haile Selassie I. The teachings of Haile Selassie I, His Imperial Majesty, have been the cornerstone of my spiritual understanding. His messages in unity, self-determination, and love for all humanity have shaped my foundation of my belief. His speeches, writing through, taught me so much about standing firm in my truth and to seek justice and to uplift others in the name of peace, of equality. Selassie's life is a reminder that the leadership is service is a legacy that continues to inspire me daily. So I met Von Benjamin in 2004, the group band Midnight, and the Rastafari elder Von Benjamin. He's a messenger of a consciousness, major influence on my journey. He has been teaching um, Von Benjamin, the frontman of the late Midnight Band. His lyrics spoke to me real deep of the Rastafari consciousness and can connect to the struggles of a modern life to the spiritual truth of our ancestors. You know, Vaughn has been a guide for me, reminding me of the importance of staying grounded in spirituality. Even the faces of Babylon, the trials, his words encourage me to keep my mind focused on a higher mission, living in unity and love as I progress in my own journey. I realized that Rastafari is not just a personal spiritual path, but a community focused a way of life. I've learned that the true unity of love comes from recognizing divinity in others, regardless race, nationality, or background. Jah calls us to be a peacemaker, spread love, upliftment wherever we go. This has been a guiding principle in my whole interact with others, both in my personal life, through my channel on YouTube, Legendary Ras Cory, Overcoming Babylon, a journey of liberation. The Rastafari teaching emphasized the need to be free with oneself from mental, spiritually, and the physical chains of Babylon, a metaphor to oppress systems that seek disconnect us from Jah. Overcoming Babylon has been a crucial aspect of my journey. I come to understand that the true liberations come from really within, from freeing our mind, embracing our divine purpose, and rejecting the materialism and corruption of the modern society. It's an ongoing journey, but one must strengthen my spirit daily. Sharing the message through the birth of my YouTube channel, Legendary Ras Cory. Creating my YouTube channel, Legendary Ras Cory, was an important milestone in my journey. It became a way of sharing knowledge and wisdom and gaining through my years of study through Rastafari teaching. Through this platform, I aim to bring clarity to those seeking truth, essence of Rastafari, dispelling the misconceptions and offering a guidance through natural living, spiritual growth, and embracing the teachings of Haile Selassie I. It's my way of giving back and contributing to the global community of Rastafari and the spiritual seekers. The conclusion, the journey continues. My journey through Rastafari teachings has been one of the deep introspection of my personal growth and my spiritual awakening. It's a path that I walk daily. I always learning, always invoking through the teachings of Haile Selassie, the influence of Mom Benjamin, and the Rastafari community. I have found my purpose to live a life in alignment with Jah and will to share the wisdom I have gained with others. So I invite you to join me on this journey as I continue to grow and share. I hope you will find the strength to live in truth, love, unity, and let Jah light guide you. And may the spirit of Rastafari uplift your soul. Blessings and love, Ras Cory.